Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner decides to fair catch this. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Harris. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. Ends up being a huge play.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Bought some time, now lets it go. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. They feed the fullback this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Green Wave. This quarterback on fire today. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Thought about returning. Takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Breaks free. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
NC State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion now from the tight end. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him in 3rd down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely miss defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this. They got a 1st down.
It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Scanning the field. It's Harris. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He dumps it off to the tight end. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score with a run to the right. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a two-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Nice grab. It's Davis. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. We'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Pass caught, second down now. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Running back with the football. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking for his big tight end. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Touchdown, North Carolina State. That puts them on top in the second half.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. That That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT makes it 10-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
To throw, it's Harris. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. There's a fumble way behind. defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Hand off to the single back. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Already got the 1st down, but looking for more yardage. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Powering through. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Harris. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And he'll be brought down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Looking to throw. It's Harris. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They stop him right at the 24.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official. Your kings of college football and national champions, the NC State Wolfpack.